Hello, it's the Bad Mini Painter. First of all, I saw the plastic that needed to be removed from the, yes, you can see the part of the sprue right there. So ignore that. I will cut that off before I start painting. Anywho, yes, we're going to paint one Ryan's Lepers from the Leviathan box set, and we're doing that because, well, they're getting their own release in a week or so. So, you know, for the clicks, for the views. Besides that, pretty cool models. They're push fit in the Leviathan box set. I don't think they will be that when they come out in their own box, because push fit is absolutely horrible. Anywho, I am back to my old ways of doing the skin. So I start out with a thin, watered down layer of Kislev flesh. And I know it seems like it comes on pretty heavy and gloopy, but there's a lot of water in it. So when it dries up, the details becomes visible again. It's just one of the few Citadel paints that are really highly pigmented. Well, they're pretty much all highly pigmented, that's why they turn into chalk. Anywho, so I slap that all over the skin. And next I use Ivory Tusk from Two Thin Coats, and I do a dry smear, not really a dry brushing, but a smearing more, and I do that all over the Kislev flesh part to get that white Leviathan High Fleet flesh tone thing. And it is really a smearing, but it works. Next, Demon Red, also from Two Thin Coats. Alternatively, you can use Mephiston Red. Sorry. And I put that on the claws and hooks and whatnot. I love the big talons, thingamabobs. I keep forgetting what they're called. Yeah, that's a good job narrating your own painting video. Don't know what things are called. Anywho, but they are absolutely awesome looking. Now I mix Grimdark with a medium, about 50-50, so it doesn't go on too heavy. And it looks pretty heavy when it comes on, but as it settles, the red shines through, and it gives a pretty cool effect. Kind of like the box art thing. I know it looks really heavy, but again, when it dries up, it looks a lot better. And then I'm back to Hive Purple, also from the Army Painter. Citadel has a contrast paint that is basically the same thing. I think is it Maker's Purple, or I can't remember what it's called, but I really like the Army Painter one because, again, it comes on really dark looking, but as soon as it settles a little bit, it does a lot of highlighting for you. And I think it has the Nagath Night kind of color. So it is my go-to when doing Tyranids. And contrast from Citadel, Iarden, yellow. Anywho, yellow for the tentacles from the mouth. I looked at the box art and I couldn't really figure out what color they use, so I went with that. I also use it for the eyes. Next I do Purple Alchemy for, yeah, there, I don't know what to call it. The underside of the talons, the arms, the vents on the arms, the fleshy part on the arms. And then I decided to do something new. Instead of Carolberg Crimson Fingerbob, I decided to take the Purple Alchemy from Army Painter and do half and half with the Lamy and medium from Citadel, and then use that for for all the nooks and crannies and the vents on the flesh, because Carapax Crimson is more red, and this is more pinkish, and when you look at the box art, it's more pinkish. So yeah, I gave that a go. Let me know what you think. And next, it's time for all the battle scars and battle wounds and all that good stuff. So, Genestealer Purple. I've kind of been skipping that lately on my Tyranid models, but honestly I feel like it does quite a big difference to add it, so I decided to spend the time and cover it up with my hand so you can't see what I'm doing. But what I do is I do tiny little streaks at the end of each plate on the carapace. And Slanesh Grey just in the middle of the carapace as a little tiny highlight. Looks lovely. Well, it looks okay. So I have very little paint on my brush, and I just generally touch with the tip. Well, no one has gotten pregnant from that. Then I'm back to Demon Red to do some highlight thing, to make the talons look a little sharper, a little battle worn. And it's thinned up pretty heavily with water. And I just touch the edges. And finally, as the last little touch, Abaddon Black for the hooks that are on the fleshy parts of the talons, arms, things. They're these little tiny hooks, as you can see. And that's it. I decided that was good enough and call it done. Nah, I don't know what you think. It's a bit overexposed. The lighting is not absolutely brilliant, but I'm honestly kind of happy with the result. I think they look decent. The issue I have with Tyranid models is that they really quickly become messy to look at for me. There's no clean lines, and that's of course because they are organic, so I find it difficult to get like a clean look on them. But maybe they're not supposed to have a clean look. And I must say that I really do like the Purple Alchemy medium mix for all the recesses and vents on the flesh. I think it's quite an awesome look. What do you think? Anywho, that is pretty much it, I guess. So if you made it through, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found something useful in it. And I will see you. I have noticed that I say a lot. I'm going to try to remedy that. And I will hopefully see you in another upload. Probably around a week or so. I'm actually doing Adeptus Mechanicus right now. It's fun. Yeah, thank you for your time and bye.